characters I've done before.
It's the Geico pig.
Thanks, Mrs. A.
And that was the cutest sound I've ever heard. I was so happy to be interrupted by that very cute sound.
Psycho. You didn't like the Psycho scene?
That was kind of creepy. I wanted to know if I could put my voice on YouTube with like my friends' animations, because I got friends that do animations on DeviantArt with other people who hire voice actors. Find it on YouTube.
You never know. Someone found Justin Bieber, so.
That's very true, and I have this belief that I put everything out there in any capacity that I can, because you never know where the work's going to come from. I have literally gotten hired for big jobs off of people who saw me on Facebook, or people who found me on Twitter, or people who saw my videos on YouTube, or if I have something, I put it out there, and I put it out there constantly. So you never know what direction the work's going to come from. I get lots of work from other voice actors who are like, oh yeah, you need someone with a studio that can do that here.
I have this unfortunate talent of being multi-talented. I do music on freelance, keyboard, I play drums.
Good for you. The more you can do, the better. That's like Brad. I mean, Brad can do it all. He drums, he plays guitar, he...
And I can do...
I make costumes. I have
Took me 3 years. Oh.
El Diablo!
Look at that, look at that. Andrew bubblegum?
Did I just blow your mind?
I'm still working on the bubblegum at the same time.
Okay.
Anybody want a little squeaky Gohan plush that I have that I made?
Yes.
I have a little squeaker in it.
A little squeaker.
Yes. Who wants it?
Kyle has a little
Who doesn't
speaker in
want
him too. Pinch him hard enough.
Kick me hard enough, right? Never mind. Oh my.
Or George Takei.
I choose you.
This is for Kara.
Everybody, turn off your cell phone.
Vibrate. It's a concept.
I can't do that dog.
It's okay.
Has it
This is-
audition for him, or just any role you do that?
I actually auditioned for NIMP. I auditioned for, I believe, 4 or 5 characters on the show, and NIMP was the one that I was chosen for. So, that's typically how it works when you go in for an audition is, some directors say, oh, you can choose 2 characters, and some say you can do as many as you want. The more the merrier, so I auditioned for everything until they literally kicked me out. So yes, I did. I auditioned for NIMP with Chris Bevins, who directs the show.
I auditioned Flying Panty number 5.
I would have killed for that.
I don't know what I am and I'm not allowed to say about this because the show hasn't come out yet, but I mean, you guys can see it, and so yeah, there's an unbelievable amount of panties in this show.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and sometimes they fly around. I haven't fully gotten what it all means, but.
The show with the credits? It looks like flying birds, and then it's...
Yeah.
Those little birds.
When we stay at the fancy show, we mean it.
Wow. Flying.
And it's funny, Greg Ayers actually plays the, the cast has been announced, it's okay. I won't get fired, I don't think. But yes, Greg Ayers plays the main character, and he's hilarious. I've heard quite a bit of it, so we really had a great time doing that show. So yes, I did audition for her.
Wow, wasn't that easier? What was the question again? Yes. Next question. No, your answer was fine. I'm just kidding.
This is for all of you guys. If you guys had to pick one specific voice that you guys got to do, which one would be your favorite?
If we got to do...
That you guys
Like if we had to do it for the rest of our life, we had to sound that way for the rest of us.
that ended up being your favorite.
Okay, just what's your favorite voice?
Yeah, basically.
Of recent years, Kamina. I can't really just pick one, though. DBZ will always be super close to my heart because that's the one I started on. That's the reason I'm here today. So, Man, forever grateful and still
Say
thinking
a
to myself,
comment
going, wow.
I thought this was a Sailor Moon panel.
Boy, that'd be cool.
We can shift gears right now. Right now it's all Sailor Moon all the time.
I didn't wear my costume.
I'm gonna go sit down with it. You guys can direct it.
So yours is, I'd have to say the same as like favorite, Goten. I mean, really. How cool. He's so cool and he's so like fun.
Drunk.
He never was. He never was.
He was
He's
never
just a little
technically.
slurry.
Well, say something
Yeah.
like he was drunk.
Okay, in case anybody missed the panel, and I'll recap really fast. The direction that Chris Sabat gave me when I was very first cast as Goten, because he's a little boy and he's a little slurry, and I have very good enunciation, and he said, no, you need to imagine you're drunk. So that's every time I voice Goten, he's like, drunk it up, and because if you need me, Colin, you're the best big brother I ever had. Everything he does is a little like,
Just picture a big bottle of wine.
I'm a birdie!
Okay, I'm shopping that.
Good acting.
I never drank during a session.
Yeah, but why do you share for jobs so much?
I will Photoshop that and post it everywhere when I get home.
Best water ever!
Challenge accepted.
Taking over both of you.
Sure.
Well, didn't you bring one?
Yes, your turn.
Yeah, well, I'm with these guys. It's really hard to pick one because you just feel like you're doing the other characters that you've come to love a disservice.
Yeah.
So we just don't generally pick one.
So just go with
We're
the
all-
first.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. A lot of them are fun. Nightcrawler and X-Men Evolution. I know it's not anime, but that was cool. Death Note's kind of a cool show. So playing Light there was kind of sweet. All the Gundam stuff I've been lucky enough to work on. My absolute favorite is Kyle's Gohan. DBZ. I'm gonna think something different.
My Little Pony.
I'm gonna go with Hamtaro this time. That was kind of fun because I got cast, and then after that I kind of saw who else was cast in the show, and I very subtly, through the course of a few episodes, kind of changed the voice that I was doing because I thought that mine was kind of boring. So I made him a little bit more cartoony and something so he would stand out, a bit different opposite the guys that were cast in the show. So he started off, just me being a hamster, and then he turned into, in France they say bonjour. Cupid's like an angel, and if he shoots an arrow at you, it makes you all shmubby wubby. So it's kind of fun. Most of the characters that I do are just a young, energetic version of myself. So it's kind of fun to do a weird, zany type character every once in a while. It's kind of fun. And oh yeah, recently too, anybody who's played Dead Rising 2, zombie game, right? I play Slappy, the weirdo mascot.
Oh God, no.
That was a blast. Because he is cuckoo. Yellow.
Sailor Moon, Venus, Mars. I knew I'd get the planet right.
Sailor Earth.
Alright, this is for all of you guys. Do you guys ever find yourself, like, with family or friends, slipping into voices that you've done, like,
God knows I've done that.
You do, Kyle, all the time.
Slip into voices? Oh God, yes.
He does, I do too.
You can't help. I've been disowned several times. Just talking to me normally. I find it more so when you get, especially when you're auditioning for a project, and if you run into a bunch of other people who are auditioning with you, you get a bunch of voice actors in the same room, and it just spontaneously happens. We start talking normal, and then suddenly somebody says something with a bit of a twang of some sort, and then, but now everybody's like Scottish all of a sudden. It's a very strange little thing. Well, just gonna help it. Every
Every conversation I start with Scott McNeil starts in the plain English language, and then goes into some sort of dialect within 10 seconds.
Kyle's always been his own, like, not only does he slip into like a gazillion voices, but he also does his own sound effects. So any conversation you ever have with him, if it's like any Peter and you do is like, oh, and then he's got to do the face along with it. You're the most living cartoon I've ever known in my life.
Gorge. That's my favorite Disney character.
Who does he play?
I can't really do the line.
Yeah, you can do it. Hi.
Hello. So can you guys turn off the phone?
I know. That was like you right there.
No, let me answer it. It has like light or slappy or something weird.
Psycho laugh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, so can you guys like perfectly imitate one of your voice actor friends?
Imitate
Vic
each other.
Mignogna had to imitate Travis at one point.
Hi everybody, it's Vic Mignogna.
Believe me, if I could imitate a lot of voice actors' voices, I'd be getting a lot more work.
Screw a whole cast, you could just do the whole show.
You do the dead-on impression of... I don't know.
I do a lot of impressions.
I was going to say cartoon character. in
Yeah, I do a
general.
lot of like cartoon characters. I
So
can't think of
just-
other voice actors. I don't know what else.
I can't even do a good impression of myself. It's a bit rough. I've been working on it my whole life, and I'm getting closer.
You know why I learned to do impressions is because when Dragon Ball Z very first came out, we would get asked to go to schools a lot of times to speak to the students, and I'd walk in and I'm like, hi, I voice Goten and Videl, which 9 times out of 10 just upset them anyway because I'm a girl. And then it would be, and they would be like, gotta be Scott.
Gee, I wonder who just walked in the room. You almost got accosted by a banana.
And that's not even the first time this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott McNeil.